I do believe parties can take 2 months of planning. You know, to get them to run successfully.
Are all the machines turned on?
Yeah. I don't see why you want me to return them off.
If they're on, okay, yeah, leave them on, that's fine.
Will it actually cause a breaker to blow eventually?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the air conditioning off then.
We're going for downstairs.
Yeah, I did lots of baking last night, so I've made like trays of cupcakes, so that's the other thing I've made. So I'll bring those out kind of after dinner. And I made a reg cake, so it's like a chocolate Texas sheet cake, and then that's his Pinball initials, R-E-G, Robert Emilio Gagno. So we call it the reg cake.
Yeah, I only do this once a year, all the machines on, but each of the breakers, I've actually put them at 20 amp breakers. They worked last year with 10 machines. Now I've got 13, but we should be okay.
Pinball tournaments are really challenging to win. You have to know how to play on all style of games, from old to new to mid-age. I remember playing them when I was like 5 years old, almost in kindergarten.
What do you have to say about your pinball?
I got my name on it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How many points did you get?
Oh, you 500,000.
It was just so much fun, and I liked the music, the lights, everything. Kind of almost combined it all together kind of thing. I think you have to have a natural passion for a certain thing if you want to get good at something. You have to feel that passion in you. It feels amazing when you can just hit everything you want. To me, I call that being in the zone. I think of nothing but being in that zone. Don't think of anything else at all. It's one of the most amazing feelings in the world, actually. You feel all happy inside. I think I was meant to play pinball. I want to be top ranked in the world eventually. Cause I'm already 6th or 5th. But I wanted to show people I'm still peaking. And to me, that's going to be a hard task next year. Trust me, there's some very skilled players in these competitions you've seen already. I want to become a legend like Keith Elwin did in the States. He has the most complete flipper work of all. When there's many balls going at once, he can think. Like, he adapts. Andre is a wild type to me. Andre's game is like complete on the fly, yet amazingly accurate. I like that guy. Andy Rosa. I like him for his hairstyle. Andy Rosa, I say, is one of the best nudgers out there. Nudging is part of a game to like potentially save a ball from the outlane maybe. Where you just like giving a little bit of bump side to side action. It's a hard one to master too. Because it's too hard nudging, you get a tilt. A tilt in pinball is when the flippers go all dead, the machine goes all dark. And and you lose the end of ball bonus too. Jorgen has complete flipper skills and accuracy, and he's actually a very skilled poker player back in his country. Jorgen's really good at drop catching. He can do a drop catch like a magnet almost. Elena Walter is really good at shooting the ramps and also shooting narrow shots. And she's probably one of the only women ranked in the top 100 in pinball ranking. Jim Balsito is famous for his epic comebacks. He's a tough guy to read actually, because it's like he shows no emotion on his face. But he's actually one of the nicest guys. He always comes from behind and knocks off the last qualifier. And when that happens, they name it Balsito. Eden Stam. He tends to do the same style as me kind of thing. That's where I first learned playing style was actually from him. Robert Gagno's me. I consider myself a controlled, precise player. I love setting everything up and stacking everything to get big points really quick. My biggest weakness is I feel my focus can go out the windows at times.
Is it looking good from you now?
No, you got to get a multi-ball.
Am I playing well, or what do you say?
You're doing okay. You're doing okay.
Do you think that Captain Fantastic hurt me?
Yes, but your next game will be Funhouse, so you're going to tie it up anyway.
Okay.
Let's see.
You think I should let that drain? You think
I
I
don't
might?
know if it's going to drain. I don't know.
Or do you think I blew it?
Some bad luck and some tough bounces. Don't feel that really
You got it.
Let him play. You might have this again.
I'm finished. And I'm okay with that, John.
You did very well making it. You made your first IFPA. Well done.
Do you think I was ready? Do you think I was ready to handle the pressure though? Maybe, or maybe not quite yet. Maybe I'm not ready for the pressure yet though.
No, you did good. You just had a couple of bad breaks.
Did I? Great match. Thanks, man. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Defeated, sad, depression are all type of emotions that would naturally release bad chemicals into your bloodstream. And that can really affect your playing at a high level. And for me, being so high up in the world ranking points right now, like I'm wondering, why am I not playing at this level like I once was anymore?
Having things go wild and unpredictable is not an easy thing to deal with. You know, there's a lot of stress involved there. But that ball's going to always, at one point or other, it's going to go wild and drain. No game lasts forever. But he doesn't like losing. He likes to be a winner. And you know, I think we all want that in life, it's to win. He's good at pinball because he puts the time in. Now, who studies 20 pages of rule books to figure out how to play a pinball game? For as long as I've known Robert and we've had games, that's been his ultimate goal, to get to the wizard mode. Wizard mode is the ultimate in a pinball game. It's your final destination.
It's almost like a special type scoring mode where everything is running all at once. And you unlock that by completing certain tasks all in one game. For example, all multi-balls, or super jackpot or score a hurry up. And that's really difficult to do.
There was one game that we bought, Simpsons Pinball Party. We had to find that game. Robert said, this is the hardest one in the whole world. I mean, the rules on that are, I think, 28 pages long?
Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fairly complicated game. And it's got the wizard mode, the super mega extreme whatever.
You have to ask Robert.
Yeah. He told me that nobody had ever achieved the wizard mode in Simpsons Pinball Party. We got it just specifically to see if it was possible to achieve. I looked for the game, I found one. It was like a home use only game, and Robert played it almost every day. And he just couldn't get to the wizard mode. 6 months later, I get a call from his cell phone to the house. Dad, I'm getting really close. Bring the video camera in. So bring it in. He's been playing this game for over an hour. And I can tell that he's almost there. And I'm seeing this special display on the machine, and all the balls come out and everything goes wild. And Robert's super excited playing it.
Oh, it feels exciting. It feels like an adrenaline rush. And you just feel so good about yourself, and you get all these like dopamine going through you kind of thing.
So what did you just do here with Simpsons?
Achieve the hardest wizard mode of all time.
And how long have you been playing this?
Like an hour
An hour.
long.
How's it feel?
Excellent.
Congratulations. If in town here, if those scores did not get reset periodically, you'd probably see Reg on every single machine that he likes playing in town.
Robert likes Michael's blanket as much as Michael. Robert was born almost exactly 2 years after my oldest child. My oldest child was super easy, like he was the model baby. So I thought, oh yeah, this is so easy, just have another one. Robert was actually a pretty easy baby too, but he just was different. He was kind of a floppy baby, like I just remember like if I'd hold him, like he'd be sort of like this dead weight, or he'd be really stiff, like he'd go really rigid, like all his muscles. And I thought, okay, that's weird. I realized too, like he never really crawled, he would roll. And I remember he'd get like across the room really fast rolling. He used to like just spin everything. He'd spin himself, he'd spin objects. If something wasn't spinning, he'd make it spin. He'd gravitate to like exit signs and try to reach exit signs and buttons and light switches and stuff. Like he wouldn't play with any of the toys. He was always going for all these mechanical things. So all these kind of red flags were at the back of my head. But he was also a very, very cute baby. He looked so good. Like people said, oh, you know, lots of boys don't talk till they're like 4 or 5. So I used to think maybe I'm just over imagining things or over analyzing things. He's crazy. He eventually got, by the time he was 3, he got diagnosed with autism and a mild mental handicap. And we were told he may never learn to talk or read or write. All we knew is like we couldn't keep him still, like he'd run off all the time. He'd get these sort of temper tantrums out of the blue.
How come you're screaming? What's wrong? Nothing.
I went to Gladstone High School in East Vancouver, and I'd always go to Wally Burgers. And I took Robert there just for the hamburger. I love the hamburgers, and I thought he'd like them too. And I think he was about 5 years old. There was a game in the corner, Twilight Zone. And he got on this soapbox, and he started flipping away those flippers. I think that was really the first time he ever played pinball. 4 or 5 years old, and Then after that, he was hooked on them.
It was one of the rare exceptions, like we could sit in a booth and Robert could actually do something and we wouldn't have to worry about him running away. But we never made that connection, like never once did I think, oh, he's really good at like Nintendo or pinball because of the autism.
I wonder where it is. Got so much stuff in here. Okay, you know what, Rob? There's 7 shirts here. And 1 pair of pajamas. Let's just make sure there's no holes where there shouldn't be holes. Just 1 pair, I think is enough, right?
Yes. Me and my dad feel like we're on a pinball tour, kind of like Guns N' Roses one time did in the US. And this is feeling like a concert tour almost with pinball. Like I feel like I live on the road away from home a lot of the year. In January, I started off going to LA. Then we went to Italy for the European Pinball Championships. And then we have a flight from Amsterdam into New York. From New York, we get to Pittsburgh. It seems there's probably like 30 weeks of weekends with pinball competing, which is quite a lot during the year.
What mom don't know has taken its toll on me. It's all I've seen that can't be wiped clean. It's hard to believe what it's made of me. Passing my life, living it out with her side.
This is Pinburgh 2014. It's the world's largest pinball tournament. 400 players, each spent $175 and travel expenses to be here. They're competing for $60,000 in cash. The winner gets $7,500, a huge cup, their name in the rafters of this building forever. These players are going to compete for 30 hours. So you not only have to play well on Friday, you have to play well on Saturday, then you get to Sunday, and now you're competing with the final 24 under camera with spectators, live commentary, and the stakes get higher and higher. It turns pinball into much more of a mental game than a physical game towards the end because you're tired, but you got a ball in front of you and you're trying not to concentrate on the fact that you're playing for $7,500 in a trophy. That's the real test here.
Really hard to get multi-ball on this one, right? A lot easier just getting those targets down like they did. I think you won. Very good.
You know what? That's all I need to do. There's a quick 50 million. It's not a great game for me.
But still, if you got it near your flipper, shoot.
Good match. Way to make me work for it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad.
Did he beat your score?
No.
Did you win?
Yes.
That's awesome. Great job, Robert.
51-9.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
50%, that's okay.
Not okay. At my skill level, not okay. Am I being too hard on myself?
You are, yeah. 6 points is fine.
Even with the 65, you probably stay about the same. You're like flying ahead of everybody. Most people have had much less.
What the heck?
You can see that coming a mile away.
Second's good.
Yeah. I'd rather have a million shot lead per million and get ahead at least. Am I not playing that good right now?
You're playing fine. You're doing good.
We are at Pinburgh 2014. This is the A finals. We have all been playing pinball for an incredible number of hours, and these are the best 24 remaining.
Meanwhile, Robert is playing.
He's got some harmony there. That was some bumper harmony there. Was giving him many points.
He wants to just put this away, make a statement about how these finals are going to go.
Was that a good first ball?
Oh, amazing.
Oh, he got it. Got it.
What a performance by Jason Weirdrick.
Come on.
That's not a way to end your tournament. Do. Steve gets a great round of applause too.
Perfect. That was
free throws.
Down the side.
Nothing you can do about that.
Fantastic ball.
Now, Keith have to beat Robert to advance?
Yes.
Yes.
Keith must win the game.
He knows it. He was aiming. Oh, no.
Robert and Damien are moving on. Keith and Sal are not. And no amount of math can save Yorian.
This is the Pinburgh final. The winner of this 4-game match will get $7,500 and the giant cup that appears next to the jackpot game.
Yeah, let's start the
And we've
finals.
got Damien Charlty. This is jackpots. Damien started off very well. He can make one pot shot at the beginning of the game into the correct flashing lane. He pulled that off. He knew exactly what to do.
You nervous?
No.
I didn't think so.
Guys, how can I look nervous if I was making shots like I was doing?
Exactly. Good point.
You can't be nervous on making shots like that.
Right, right.
If you're nervous, you won't make your shots correctly.
He's trying to set himself up, and he'll have a shot at it here.
Get it.
Couldn't quite hit it that time, but he's going to try it again.
He's got time, and so right there he's trying to rescue.
Oh, what?
10.9 million pulls him into the lead. Andrei Masakov stepping up, and he is in last place going into this game with only 2 wins. So Andrei really needs to pull a strong ball here. He is way behind.
You gotta do it all in one ball now.
If I can win this, I'm going to do it.
One good ball.
I think I can do it.
You can do it.
Do your best.
And here's our 4th player, the top seed in the final, Robert Gagno from Canada. And Robert has just been a workhorse all throughout the tournament. And his shooting accuracy, his decision making is become outstanding. And he seems to have infinite patience and no nerves. Robert,
This could get interesting if this ball is a killer.
this needs to be a killer ball. And if it isn't,
You had the million lid. It was possible, but no.
Yes?
That's one official warning for swearing, okay?
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's being broadcast, Robert.
We think unfortunately people saw that.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, let's not swear really loud, okay? You
Okay.
know better.
I feel like that was a huge mistake.
No, you didn't make any mistakes at all. Just bounce through them. Put your headphones on, relax, okay?
All right.
And just stay here and just chill out. You're doing fine. That was a good ball you had there. Good strategy.
Thoughts of going, like, I'm losing my mind here. Like, I feel like I'm heading for a big disaster where I could lose everything. So it kind of throws me off a bit. Because I like being in control all the time. And I feel there's some situations you can't be in control of. It makes me feel weak in the stomach. And sometimes it makes me feel really dizzy. Like it's the type of chemical that makes you feel sick in your stomach type thing. It's not like one of those chemicals you want your brain to release.
And that means that the champion of Pinburgh 2014 is Jim Belcedo. Jim has locked up first place with 8 wins, and Damien has also locked up second place with 7 wins. Great play here from all our 4 finalists, but the championship will go to Jim Belcedo, and a fantastic job by him all the way throughout the tournament.
When you feel pressured and you're feeling stressed with it, the best thing to do is ride the storm out when you know the waters may be getting rough. But it's a tough skill to actually know how to stay cool under pressure. The stress sometimes feels like all my strengths in my legs and arms just drain to the point where I feel like I can't even move. Pinburgh was a heartbreaker because I realized I was only one more shot away from winning it all. Had the ball just not drained at the last second there. Felt really crummy inside. Like I feel all this negative energy in me. Like I'm scared I might not be able to achieve things that I want in life.
As well. So what we should be doing is listing different job tasks, and then we should be making a list of employers, and then we should be going and visiting them. There's a free workshop coming up in October on clowning skills. But I was thinking, since you do the gymnastics, you might be interested in that?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, no problem.
I'm not really any interest in being a clown.
Okay. And there's another job fair on the 7th, and there's a number of kind of bigger organizations and businesses in there, so it would be good to go to that. And then how about your typing tests? How have those been going?
75 words per minute.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm not in a good position right now.
I hear your knuckles, yeah.
Okay. I actually had a dream just the other night, actually, where I was like surfing the waves with a surfer. In that I could actually flip up in the air on the waves. It was a flattering dream where I was flirting with doing gymnastics moves in my dream. Like, I thought I was actually in a different life, because the people around me looked so real, kind of thing. The waves felt real. And so I actually thought I was in Australia or something. The way I see dreams, I believe we're into someone else's body temporarily with our soul. So sometimes when we're dreaming, our souls somehow go exploring I think it's like a preview of our next life when we're going to be reborn. We're going to be a surfer. I don't know, maybe someone who had autism previously, when they died, that's the soul that went into me. These type of trees are pretty interesting with all this like green stuff, but also how it's coming out in angles too. That's tall. I think that's over 100 feet tall. That almost looks like it's leaning like the Leaning Tower of Pisa almost. To me, the way I perceive the world, everything has to run in color. But whatever I see in color is the emotion I feel. If I see everything in green, then my world is feeling like happy. If I'm seeing red, then I feel like I'm feeling passionate right here. And when I want to have time for myself, then I'm seeing everything in the color purple. That's how I actually see the world here.
Zooming in on you, Rob. I don't like that. Smile.
I feel really weird to say. I feel like I'm going through the mind of a 15 and 16-year-old myself kind of thing. Like my brain is thinking that I'm 15 and 16, even through I'm 26. So in some ways, I actually still feel like a teenager inside some ways. And it almost doesn't feel natural because maybe a lot of people around my age are probably not going through that phase.
A lot of people, the way a lot of people like me is they would want to be my best friend.
I know.
And they have what? How many machines they got? 10?
I would say best friends are hard to come by.
Wizard of Oz, and I've tried to make it.
They're
really hard to find.
Attitudes is what people seem to always remember best. And I think that people will respect you for who you are if you just behave good and have a good attitude.
What's the main purpose of the tournament? To what?
Have fun.
Exactly. I would say he's kind of at that stage. A lot of people go through like in their late teens where he wants a bit of independence. So he talks about wanting his driver's license. I've heard him say he'd like to get married. He says he thinks he'll be a really good dad one day. And I know he's got lots of hopes and aspirations for himself. So I have to sort of sometimes step back and kind of let him do his thing because I often think of him as being younger than he really is. I forget that he's a 26-year-old young adult now, but he's got that childlike innocence to him still.
Wow, this is huge. Do you know what the tournament area is going to be this year?
What?
Do you know where the tournament area will be?
I think it's probably going to be over there in that far corner over there.
I love this game. So I was in the Final Four for a chance to win the title. Made a great shot under pressure. This amazing shot. Round here, deflects here, and then rebounds right down the out lane at the worst time. That would have got me the victory. Just wait till you see how loud it'll get on Saturday. Just wait till you see how loud it is.
sunshine outside, 25 degrees, and here I am indoors, watching pinball.
What's going to happen, Bowen?
You get one more ball on a new game, and we'll add it to your score.
Okay.
It's a major malfunction.
All right. Can we take this down right now, and then I get one more ball?
2, 2, 3, 6, 400. Left ball.
Okay. Eden. All the flippers on my F14 game, I had 2.3 million going to my final ball, and all the flippers died.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
Did it go crunch?
Hey, I'm doing that back to you now, right? This for payback, right?
Yep. Boy. Oh, that was close. What happened? I tried to snap it like a twig.
If there's anything that feels good in this world, is getting hugs. Because I've learned that it releases like a good chemical into your body. Like it activates something in the brain that makes it release a really happy chemical. And research have said people who hug more have lower levels of stress. Whenever I get really good hugs, then I'm also feeling happy for like 2 hours. Like a happy drug. When I was a kid, there were a few people where I could hug comfortably actually, but I wasn't like a complete affectionate person.
I hate kisses.
You hate kisses? No more, he doesn't like kisses.
People who I did not know very well, I didn't really feel comfortable showing affection. Because it didn't feel close to me at times. Like I still wouldn't feel comfortable hugging a complete stranger or something on the streets.
When he was little, we did what's called a circle of friends. So the inner circle, it's okay if these people hug you. The outer circle from that would be people it's okay to once in a while to give you a hug, but they shouldn't make you feel uncomfortable. So now we're kind of working on the converse of that. So it's him, it's okay to hug these people. And sometimes these people, not these people. And that's where the lack of social awareness is difficult because how come it's okay to hug this guy sometimes, but not another time? Or how come it's okay to hug this person in public, but not in private? And then not only that, there's different types of hugs. Like there's a type of hug you give a parent, there's a type of hug you'd give a buddy, and there's side hugs and full hugs, and 10-second hugs and 2-second hugs. And can't figure it out. I mean, I have a hard time myself sometimes.
He's done research on hugs, if you can believe that. He's researching on how long is an appropriate hug, why do people hug, etc. And I explained to him, and so now he's doing the hug part, but I have to tell you, for a couple of months, and it's just recent, it was just driving me nuts, asking me about hugs. But I'm patient and answer his questions, and he does his research. Thank God for internet.
I go to learn about it like on Google. Articles that were done on hugs exactly. And what scientists have actually learned over the years from it themselves. The 8 different types of hugs. Such as like the hug from behind, the waist hug. And I also know about, there's a bear hug too. Which is the one hug I love doing. I didn't even know all these different types of hugs exist. And when I did it a few times, I started to feel like I wish I had closer friends I could have hugged before. Because I've realized that I feel like I'm just stranded in one place, and then I have no one else to turn to outside of pinball, since I never give myself a chance to socialize outside of it. In school, there were two worlds. One, the special needs world, and two, the regular non-special needs world. I really felt like I had no freedom, like I felt like I was trapped all the time. Also, I didn't seem to fit in with regular kids. Like I seemed to be alone a lot at recess or lunch hour. Like people don't want to take the chance of hanging out with me because they think I'm going to be crazy. They'll think of me like as being freaky or something, but I'm not. Autism to me is nothing. It just impairs my words and social cues, like body language and facial expressions. Like, why is he smiling? Why is he waving when it wasn't needed? What expression is this on his or her face? Annoyed? Happy? Cautious? I don't know if they're just making a face, if they're doing that because it's annoyed, or if they're teasing me sometimes. And that's a really frustrating thing in life. To me, autism is something, if I have it, I don't even care about it. Because to me, it should be no big deal. I want to be treated just as a typical individual who doesn't have autism. I had a dream where my house was getting robbed and I went to my neighbors calling the police in the laneway. And then the police 911 didn't exist in my dream. I remember my house was completely empty inside. And then right when I went inside my house, it came tumbling down. And the whole neighborhood came down one by one like dominoes.
Yep.
I've worked in data entry.
Have you? Do you have a resume with you?
Yeah. I think it means like panicking a lot in life right now. Not knowing what to do. That I lack confidence in some areas, maybe.
And so I think that's what happened. He interviewed you, Robert, knew that you had skills but didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, what would be, say, 3 things you want potential employers to know about you? Because they're going to think, oh no, I've never hired somebody with autism before.
Do I like being affectionate?
Okay, wait. When you say affectionate's kind of a weird word though.
Oh.
Because we're talking about in the workplace, right? So when you say affectionate, you probably mean what? More like friendly and stuff, right?
Yeah. Friendly, easygoing.
Friendly, not affectionate.
No,
But anyway, so what are
else?
some other things you'd want them to know?
That I can work with anybody I want.
Yeah, okay.
I can actually show you I can actually really do this with a week of training.
With some training.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in other words, you want them to know that you can learn well, you can do lots of skills that anybody else could do, whether or not they had autism, and you like to work with people, right? You're friendly.
Yes.
Because unfortunately, there's a lot of stereotypes still out there, right? Like people hear autism, they think, oh no, it means they don't talk to anybody, or you're actually the opposite, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not scary, are you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
Like, me, I've just been trying to focus on hanging out with friends now.
Friends are important. Keep your friends.
Yeah, and that's important too. That's something, again, it's like a long-term goal, but like people to support you and provide you with friendship. You have family, but sometimes you're gonna have to build your own network too, right? And be as independent as possible.
I want independence.
So that's why you need a job too. Because, yeah, one day down the road, I'm not going to be around to help keep an eye on you. So you have to do it yourself.
Part of the independence is shopping. You hate shopping, right?
What do you think you have to do it with you then?
No, you don't have to do it with me. You have to do it yourself. You want to drive, buy a car, right?
Yeah.
You need a job for that, right? And maybe some jobs need you to be driving. So, do you think you'd like to have a full-time job? 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay.
A waitress? Rob, you can't be a waitress.
Well, but there's so many fun jobs to choose from. You can't just...
Rob, yesterday you wanted to be a pilot.
I don't know what to choose from.
The stressful part is the unknown, right? Not knowing what's kind of job or which direction life is going to take, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Between professional pinball play, work, social life, sometimes it can feel overstimulating kind of thing. Because it's like so much information my brain has to process. I have no clue how to work this balance out right now in life. I really don't know.
Robert!
I didn't know if there's any way to grow up right.
There goes Robbie again, rolling down a steep hill.
How do you grow up exactly?
Come and get it. Good candy.
Do you grow up in a way that you no longer can do anything fun that you love doing, kind of thing?
I see a big smile. Mommy's pushing you.
Like, I don't know the answers.
Oh, you're...
What brings me stress is just balancing everything in life right now. Knowing, will I ever be getting a job in life? Will I ever be successful? Like, how am I going to survive even?
Hi, Robert. How old are you? What? Look surprised. Okay, wait. Why'd you look sick? What are you doing with my keys? What are you doing with my keys? Are you gonna be driving my car? Are you gonna be driving the car?
Okay, so at the next, you're gonna turn left, or you're gonna have to come to a stop right here. Slowly. Go on, turn. In here. Get out of the traffic. That's right. Now come to a full stop right in here. Now you're away from everybody.
That was pretty quick.
Okay, stop. Don't go until everything's clear on your right, okay? Okay, you're clear. Go, straight ahead. Stay away from the parked cars.
Right.
Okay, so Robert, these are called chanterelles. And get a plastic bag. So now we need green onions. Oh. No, that's cabbage. Right here. Oh. Just get one of those bundles.
Usually I thought onions look up round.
Yeah, they come in different shapes and sizes.
Normally I'm used to the onions being really round.
Well, they are onions though. No, that's a leek. So I'm gonna get you started with this. Fingers out of the way always, right? Okay, keep stirring, don't stop. How you doing there with the cheese? Should have been done by now.
Almost.
And you see how creamy the risotto is?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want it to look like.
It smells good.
Yeah, it's ready to eat now.
So you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Where's your money? Like the travel money? Good.
That's the passport stuff.
Yep, that's important to have. And then the money's in that little thing too?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, if I don't have my passport, I'm not gonna be able to get through.
No, you need your passport, but you have it, you checked.
Yes.
Okay, good. I know Dad travels with you way more than I do, but we help you keep track of your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're a little bit absent-minded. But it is a big step, like really going without either me or Maurizio. What do you think, Rob?
Yes. Sometimes it seems like my parents don't feel confident with me being out there on my own at times. Like, they feel like I don't know how to make judgment on hugs sometimes. Like, I might have a hard time doing that kind of thing in the context of it. But I find them really nice, and that feels so important to me. Because freedom would feel important to everyone in life. Like, they need to do their own things in life without the support of their parents.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love you. So good luck. Mwah.
It feels good for me to take trips like this without my parents. So I want to feel independent and feel good about myself. That I can get by without them for long periods of time. It feels good because I can basically decide what we can do kind of thing and have more fun enjoying the city of Pittsburgh that I never got to see before, too. That is a really cool looking building design right there.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Papa Headquarters outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This morning we are covering the Papa 18 World Championships.
Robert. Who's that?
He always goes in there with a smile.
Yep.
I don't know if I made a mistake trying to catch that. Wow, I can't believe I'm with the Sharps and Keith. That's gonna be a heck of a group. Hey, it's an honor though to actually get to play with the two Sharps and Keith. I want to watch the stuff, so sorry. You're gonna do well, Robert. Have fun. It's just an honor being here. I felt like that was an incredible slide save there. I missed it. I understand. No, but it was worth it though. At least I didn't lift off his feet. So that slide save's legal, I hope so. I just want to make sure it's legal. All right, just wanted to make sure it wasn't an illegal move. That's all I wasn't sure about.
Drinking on the job, working like a dog. Maybe it's the dust, or maybe it's the dog.
Did I even flip at all, or did it actually went right to the outline it looked like?
I don't know, I was watching Centaur.
House was. Why did? No, jeez.
Where's the ball?
Little bit up, shoot, and capture the ball. There you go. That's what he's got to do. Oh, ball got stuck.
All you do is drive on and on.
It's tough. If you can get that stress thing under control.
It's a tough break. You know, just not having enough.
All right, careful. Oh, evil, evil.
I'm looking for a bite to eat. Up and down on an endless street. Staring at the phone, waiting for a call. Maybe it's the summer.
Robert Gagno is stepping up here as player 4. That's a substantial amount of work to do here. Let's see what he does here. Oh, wait a minute.
Really?
Wow. It's coming down to one ball.
One of these days, he'll be a world champion.
Oh, yeah.
He just has to get through that anxiety.
I'm embarrassed. Hello?
Hi, you hear me?
Yes.
Good. So you did really good, Robert. I'm proud of you. You know, 5th is fantastic. You had an awesome start track. Take get into the top 8. That tiebreaker with Zach was incredible. You did fantastic. You know,
I can stay calm too now.
yeah, the more you get into the finals like this, the more calm and relaxed you'll get, and more confident you'll be in making your shots. So your world ranking is what, 5th or 6th, and you finished 5th. So you finished according to your world ranking. Oh, you're doing fine. You're doing great, actually. Anyways, watch and enjoy it now, okay?
I will.
Okay, bye.
Can you say car?
Yeah.
Can you say airplane? Can you say daddy? Mama? Nona? Can you say SkyTrain? Sing happy birthday.
You can't understand what he's saying, but I could. So he can make certain sounds, certain vowels, right? But putting the words together, he wasn't able to do that. It would be all jumbled up.
What's wrong, Robert? What do you want?
Yay!
Yay! What do you want?
Yay!
What does Robbie want?
If you put yourself in issues, trying to have a conversation with somebody else, and they don't know what he's talking about, so he gets more frustrated, repeats himself.
What's wrong, Robert? What do you want, Robert? Huh? Don't? Why? Don't what? What's wrong?
But Kathy picked up on it before I did. Kathy had a different, strategy, more of a teacher type of role. The storytelling was my thing. Robert was really into the stories with balloons and unicorns and things like that, and especially hot air balloons, and he liked those type of stories. He really didn't start talking until around 7 years old. So, and then in his teens, he got professional speech therapy. And by the time he graduated high school, you could barely tell.
Robert is receiving the tax legally award.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not your favorite food.
Yeah.
What do you like to eat more than anything else?
I don't like banana.
You don't like banana, okay. So I know what you don't like to eat. What is your favorite food?
Mushroom.
Favorite food is mushroom?
I got asked to do a public speaking engagement, and it's going to be in front of hundreds of people. I see this as an opportunity to get the word on what it's like to be a pinball champion and what it's like living with autism. Whatever you have a passion for in life, you have the right to shoot for it, even if people don't believe in you. The ultimate success for me is to someday be able to provide for myself and to feel like I have a network of friends to support me. The thing is, we all need support in life. And we all need people in our lives to help guide us down the right path.
Keep us posted like
Success doesn't have to be a difficult thing if you plan accordingly in simple ways, then it doesn't have to come difficult at all. I know it's probably going to be like just like any regular job interview.
Well, it's not actually. It's a bit different.
Oh, interesting. The future is going to offer me more opportunities with the more life experience I get. And it's not something other people can decide and control for you.
Seems like a really friendly place.
It does.
All the people in the lunchroom were really friendly.
I like that.
Yeah. Very exciting. High five.
I like giving high fives to friends.
High fives are great.
Bye, Amy.
What's that email?
Mac DeMarco. Let's see, Mark DeMarco. It says, Canadian singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and producer. Hey, my name's Mac DeMarco. We never formally met, but I used to see you around at the Cobalt in Vancouver. My friends Brennan Lloyd and Scott Parsons have played pinball with you before. I'm assuming you're headed to Pinburgh this year, which isn't too far away from where I live, New York City. If you're in my neck of the woods at any point and feel like playing some pinball, hit me up. Wow, that sounds really cool. A musician's interested in playing pinball with me. I feel really flattered by that.
Hey, Daddy.
Today is December 2nd. The year is 2000. Robert is playing pinball here. I think it's Jurassic Park pinball. Robert today went.
I think I could be a father in the future. But it would also be up to the person who I'm dating too. I think about wanting to date quite often in my head. The first time I was thinking about dating was when I was like grade 10. Except I didn't have confidence that I can do it. Like, could I succeed? Could I show professional behavior? Do I come off as someone like odd to them? I have kissed a girl before when I was 12. Like when I was a kid in elementary school. But I kind of wonder if I'll get that opportunity again in life. I'm worried girls might not be interested in me for being on the spectrum. And that's how I think people are thinking in their heads. Because they'll think people who have autism can't be affectionate, and that they don't have like the proper wiring to be in a romantic relationship. So it makes me feel pressured inside too. I want people to know that I can be just like any other good person. If I can win a major tournament, that would give me huge confidence. Just because I already have shown just how great of a player I am. I would love to get my name into the rafters. Because it feels so satisfying when you finally reach a goal that you wanted to do in life. Living on the autism spectrum. And you just proved people wrong.
That was a pretty nice ball.
Not bad, man.
Wasn't that exciting? That jump ramp, I got it.
Yeah, that took a while.
I'm pretty good at this game.
About is get a good sleep tonight. You know, get some rest so tomorrow you're alert, focused. Every round that you play with, pretend Keith Elwin is in there, or Jorian, or Zach. Okay.
Okay.
Just think of these guys, you know, the other three players in your group as being the best players in the world, and you've got to do your very best every single game you play. All right.
All right.
You can't afford to get a zero on any game.
Okay. I really want to. I really think I can qualify again.
Oh, I think you can.
Got 10 out of 12 possible points. I like it. Cool. Good. So does it look more intimidating on one side?
I think one side, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I'm going to feel extremely depressed if I don't qualify.
Competition always brings the stress out of me. The stress feels like squeezing pressure on my brain. Where it kind of feels like a blood vessel is going to burst. Or the shortest things are going to set me off. And if I let the stress get the best of me, then I feel like I let it win. Then I'm defeating myself, which is even a worse feeling than not qualifying. And failure to me is just never an option.
He got me. He got me. If I don't qualify, I'll be a bit sad. Yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up. I think I just have a lot of stress issues in life. I wish I'd do that bank instead. We think, unfortunately, I disappointed my dad and me on Twitch TV, though. The ball went right down the middle. Oh boy. Not a good position. Damn it. Stupid Robert. I don't think I qualified.
It's all right, man. You did your best.
I'm not very good at.
Very tough.
I am not very good at these games.
No.
I'm not very good at any of them.
Well, it was nice playing with you.
All right.
It's almost lunch. I wish I was in the playoffs and competing right now. I feel all these bad breaks and these draws hurt me. Really bad this year. I think I made the decision to move down here for independence because I really want to live on my own in the future. This is your new home, Russell. And heck, you gotta learn how to be independent as an adult. I think about Pinburgh quite a bit actually, because I really feel I want to do better next year. so it can still be done. And I think I'm in a learning phase of playing with high stress that I've never dealt with in life before. I have to learn how to not let stress win, is what it is.
Here is private entrance. And that's how you open and close it.
Russell, you always handle change well, don't you? Yeah. The thing I've learned is life always gives you challenges, and it's up to you to fulfill every challenge life gives you. It's not up to anyone else but you. Hi, Jennifer. I looked at the schedule you gave me when I got home a bit, and I am interested in taking a Tuesday and Thursday morning shift to start. Thank you, and have a good day.
Yeah, congrats. That's good.
Thank you.
I'll give you a high five. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy that they offered you the job. It's fantastic.
Good job. Yeah.
Follow up with that in the morning, okay, Robert?
I'm very excited to watch coffee though pouring. It's not the most exciting thing in the world though. I know some systems might work for like some.
You have to find what works for you, right?
Yeah. Well, apparently not every moment in life will be fun. And it's going to be sometimes in life where you'll have to wait and there'll be delays. But I know that it's important because you want to like live on your own, have your own life, and have your own schedule. This is no Christmas right now. This is not like it's Christmas though.
No?
So this is like the check.
Yes. That's your first pay.
I felt like for the last 27 years of my life, I've had to rely on my parents. Except now I want to get my own driver's license, go to my own classes that I want, and start doing my own things. Separation. Oh yeah. So what do you like about pinball? Is it relaxing?
Tell you the truth, I don't. Well, when I first saw you playing it at the Cobalt. Oh,
Yeah,
dirty dog.
It's all right. Yeah, go on.
I moved away from Vancouver and then I came back later, and like my friends like Scott and Brennan, they just wanted to play pinball all the time. That's all they ever wanted to do. Which was extremely confusing for me at first, because you know how people are when they don't really know about it. They're like, why are you playing that thing? You know, it's weird, I don't know. So yeah, I was very confused by it for a long time. But then I think after hanging with them a lot and playing it a lot, then I moved here. And I think it was like out of like, I miss my friends. Maybe I'll go play pinball. That reminds me of my friends. So I started coming here a lot. And then I ended up buying one. And then And then that's that, you know? Jesus. Just scoring like a madman.
So that's how you play Monster Bash. And then you want to do it all over again.
As I'm getting older, chip up on my shoulder, rolling through life, you roll over and die.
So is this your first time in New York?
It is.
What do you think about it so far?
It's really big.
It's really big.
And there's a lot of honking too, and taxis.
Yeah, it's quite loud.
What else do you want to see while you're in New York?
Times Square.
Acting like my life's already over. Oh dear.
Wow.
Act your age and try another year.
10.
Big shots are a high risk reward type thing. You make them, you really get rewarded for it. I like being in control all the time. And I feel there's some situations you can't be in control of. So I should shoot on the fly more.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, cool. Yeah. So I put it on my face.
So here we are at Interesting Vancouver 15. Robert's going to be presenting in about an hour or so, and we'll see how it goes. And oh my God, there's like 600 plus people up here. Anyways, good luck, Robert.
I feel confident here. I feel confident. I can pull this off. I'm gonna pull this off and deliver right now. You just watch, I can do it.
Our next presenter, when you think of pinball, you might believe someone with autism would be overstimulated by it. Robert will be the first to tell you how important competitive pinball has played in his life. Help me invite Robert.
Hi everyone, my name is Robert Gagno, and I am currently a world pinball champion. Pinball has helped me socialize over the years. It has helped me communicate more openly, finding people who have the same passion as me. And I feel we all have a passion that we can all share with someone. I got my first pinball machine at age 10 for my 10th birthday, Whirlwind. I found pinball helped relax me. And I remember the first time I was seeing pinball was when my dad would take me to a burger joint called Wally's Burgers.
I found a video arcade. They had pinball, but it cost money to play.
Well, no one knew how good I really was until I ended up going to my first ever tournament in Toronto.
It's the final game of the Papa 19 World Pinball Championships. We're watching Robert Gagno play ball 2.
In pinball, you can have a great game
but the ball is always going to drain somehow.
If Robert beats Zach Sharp, he is the world champion.
Can we go somewhere in Pittsburgh afterwards for dinner if that's all right?
I'm gonna buy you a steak and lobster if you want to.
But then this makes you want to come back and do it again.
And the winner is Robert Gagno, 2016 world champion.
There's always room for improvement in everything in life.
I think I'm at a transitional point where I actually feel it's time where I have to start risking putting myself out there. Whenever something's going good, I tend to do this, like half jacket.
Half jacket's pretty cool. I'm doing that.
What's different now is I do want to be an adult, and I feel I have a lot of energy, feeling positive, feeling excited all the time now to get my head out there, and realizing hey, this is an important step now in life.
Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Loco down to Pinburgh, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That half-jack whiskey sure plays me He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the numbers, always playing clean. Plays right intuition, the digit counters fall. That half-jack whiskey sure plays me mean. As I'm getting older, chip upon my shoulder, rolling through life to roll over and die. Mama, acting like my life's already over.
Let's see. That sounds like a pretty interesting name for an album. Salad Days. That's interesting. Was he? Do you know if he was really into salad or something?
Do you know the term salad days, what that means?
No.
It's kind of like youth. It's like kind of like your salad days are like the easygoing, youthful days.
Oh,
So
it's
he's talking about getting older.
so it's like a figure of speech.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I had salad days then. I had easier days when I was a youth sometimes.